this one's going to be about the Rema concert I went to on Sunday night. Um, I would have done it Monday, but I was just too gassed. First day back in the gym too, after like a week off and work. And then the weekend, like I was out every night on the weekend, so I was like, fuck that. I'll do it today. Hopefully I have this out either tonight or it might be tomorrow morning or maybe tomorrow evening, which is Wednesday, but nevertheless, it's going to be out either Wednesday or in the next 12 hours, so it doesn't even matter. The first things first, bro, the set time was amazing, bro. There's this girl that was, this girl I was sitting beside was talking about how his last show, he wasn't out there that long and da-da-da-da, people were complaining. But I think she's just lying because she had worked the next day and she was like concerned that he might not be on stage on time. And then she had to go or whatever for work or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, his set, like just the whole stage setup in itself was amazing. Like it was like a medieval times theme. I'll post a clip of it in the vid. But yeah, the whole thing like was just like he had this thing he was standing on. I was on the side in like 300, so I couldn't really see him when he was on this. I guess I don't know if it was like a mountain or something that he kind of like with a cutout in the middle. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty cool to see. When he first came out, he had like a sword in his hand. He was performing with a sword. Which was pretty cool because I'm like, okay, you put time into your performance. Like he even had dancers, but I wasn't anticipating this, I guess, because I usually go to rap concerts and like I don't want to say rappers don't put like this much effort into their shows, but he clearly put a lot of effort into his show. Like he put a lot of money on the stage and like dancers or whatnot. But nah, it was a pretty good setup that he had going on. He literally started off with like the most energy I've seen anybody start a concert with ever. Like I was genuinely taken back by like how much energy he had because I'm like, oh, he's gonna slow down at some point. He's gonna have to gas out. He didn't gas out. From the beginning to the end, he was on fire. Like when I tell you this guy did not slow down, he didn't perform any song any different. It was insane. Like obviously, like when you have slower songs or like more melodic songs, I guess, and like he wasn't like there were some songs he did rap, but like had a lot of melodic songs as well. He was obviously slowing down, but he still performed with high energy, which was very surprising. Like my homie that I went with said himself, like, "Yo, we seen Drake and J. Cole, and these guys didn't perform at this much with this much energy," which was like kind of cool for us to see because like we weren't really like used to that. Like we're like, all right, cool, but to see it the whole time was insane. And the fact that like the crowd was on 10 the whole time too. He reciprocated, like he got energy from the crowd, and then the crowd got energy from him. Like it was a full circle thing. His fan base really, really showed out for him, and they really kind of like put on. Like I was like, yo, like you guys really fuck with this guy. Like you go to some people's concerts, and there's concerts I've been to where crowds are like dead, but that may be based off the artist, maybe based off the night we go, or just maybe just like just overall, like I don't know, like it's just like the whole thing. It just could be just off. The energy could be off, but like the energy this guy was giving was like from start to finish was ridiculous. I don't really think. I'm looking for my water. Sorry. I don't really think that like I've really been that surprised or like thrown off by somebody's energy before, in a good way, obviously. Speaking of the crowd, bro, the African community showed up and showed out for this guy. Like from the moment we got off the train and went through Union, look around, I'm like, I don't think I've seen so many African girls in my life. Like, bro, I was like, yo, I feel like I'm back at Bana the way there's so many beautiful black girls around. But I was like, you know what? Like, it makes sense. He's African. But when he hit the stage, this guy made a joke about he's like he heard the Rema shows are called the African Fine Girl Convention or some shit like that. I was like, you're not lying, bro. You definitely have them outside today. But the overall, like, bro, like they didn't sit down the whole time. That's one thing that kind of got me. I'm like, everybody was sitting until his DJ, who I'll get to in a second. Until his DJ came out, like everybody was like, even when his DJ was there for like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, like everybody was sitting. But as soon as they heard his voice, I just see everybody get up, and I'm like, okay, like you know what I mean? Like first song, everybody's hyped. Nobody sat back down. Everybody was fucking standing the whole time. The people that were around me. Like there was this girl beside us who had a single ticket, and then there was a couple beside them and a few Asian girls, and then the rest of them were all like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But everybody was standing. Me and my homie were like the ones sitting the most of the time. Even like the people above us to the left, like there was a family there. There was a bunch of girls that were either cousins, sisters, or whatever, friends. And even like guys above them that they were with or whatever. But bro, nobody was sitting the whole time. Everybody was on their feet for like the hour and a half that he was on. They were on their feet. At one point, he went to do a costume change, or he went to move from one side of the stage to the other to kind of like reposition himself. Everybody was chanting, "Rema, we want to party." I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, the crowd is fucking with this guy. I've been to African parties and stuff, obviously being a multicultural country like Canada, and especially like the city like Toronto, Mississauga, you're around all these different types of people, but like you get to see like how much energy these guys have when you're partying with them or whatever, but seeing his community, like the African community, show up and like really put on and like really give them his all because he was giving them his all, or giving him their all and he was giving them his all, was insane. Like I was just like, bro, this is the best crowd I've been a part of. Like even like, bro, even in the pit, there was kids dancing. They were like, there guys and girls, they were jumping the whole time. Like, yo, I'm like, nobody's getting tired. Even like the seats behind the pit, people had chairs, but they were standing the whole time. There's a part I might add it in depending on the quality, where I kind of just started to zoom around the arena. I'm like, am I seeing things right? Because people legit weren't sitting. Like, I was just like, bro, these guys are on their feet the whole time. This guy, like, he's a performer. Like, he's genuine, like, there's, I remember, like, they used to call people, like, some people, like, Chris Brown's, like, a singer, dancer, actor. But, like, I guess, like, and all those things kind of add up to being a performer. He's genuinely a performer. Like, there's a lot of rappers I've been to, like, concerts, and I'm like, you're not a performer. Like you're just here for the bread. Like let's just call it what it is. Like you're just here for the bread. We know you like your fans, you love your fans, and like you want to put on for them, but you're touring for the bread. And like it shows. Like your energy level's not that high. You may think you're too cool for this, or like this is not your thing, and this is something you have to do to build the touring history or whatnot. And I'm saying this because I've seen it at Budweiser. I've seen it at the Drake Hotel. No, not the Drake Hotel. What's the other one called? History. There we go. I've seen it at History. Like, bro, like there's people I've seen that at both spots, like Budweiser and History, that their energy is slow and it's kind of shitty. I'm like, all right, why did I just buy a ticket for? I could have just did this at home with more energy myself, or like, you know. And obviously, like seeing your favorite artist or seeing an artist you actually listen to is cool, but it's just like it'd be cooler if you came out and you were on 10. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man's paid hard-earned money for this. And the first thing he did was, like, acknowledge his fans for spending their hard-earned money on him. Like, you know what I mean? And it showed that he cared. Like, that was, like, kind of a very cool thing to see. Like, overall, I'm like, yo, this guy cares. Like, he genuinely cares. Like, I get, like being high energy and dancing, like, seeing other African artists, like Burna Boy, like, always have high energy. But seeing it in person is just completely different. I'm like, I'm genuinely a fan of this guy now because of the way he put on, like, when he was on stage. Like, it was just insane. one thing that kind of got me too about his fan base was you would think that it's a song, Calm Down, the one with or without Selena Gomez. You would think that like that'd be the song with like everybody's anticipating, like, and everybody wants to hear, and like, you know what I mean? It's just it didn't get the biggest reaction. He has a catalog of songs that his fan base genuinely enjoys outside of Calm Down. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying that like his biggest hit should be like, you know what I mean, the one that they fuck with the most, but there was 10 other songs that got a bigger reaction than Calm Down. It's almost as if like they were like, all right, we know he can do this. We know he has that. Like, you know what I mean? But you guys hear this shit? Like the shit he was saying, the shit he was doing, like, I'm like, bro, you're on one. Like, you're genuinely on one. Like, I'm like, I didn't know you had this in your bag. Like, I literally didn't know you had this in your bag. And then to perform it this way, and like even when tracks drop, like there was like three in a row where I didn't have my phone out, and I was mad because the crowd reaction got bigger each time, and I'm like, yo, like, Calm Down came out 10 minutes ago and didn't get this reaction. Like your fan base really does listen to you. Your fan base, like, and this is I guess this is the difference between like your mainstream hits and like what your core audience really listens to you for, and that kind of showed me something because like. When I went to see, and no respect to Tusi or nothing like that, but favorite song, as soon as I dropped, I'm like, oh, this is going to be your hit. This is going to be like, you know what I mean? Months later, top 5 on Billboard type shit. I'm like, all right, I knew this was going to go, but when you see him in concert, that was like the song that everybody was anticipating. There was other songs that people were reacting to, but like, that was the song that everybody anticipated. Rema, nah, Calm Down was like, just like a cool little thing for them. It was just like, bro, he, what was the song called? Even About You, like when About You came out, I was like, yo, the crowd reaction to this is going dumb. Like it was honestly like the crowd was on 10 the whole time. But it's like it seemed like they leveled up when they heard certain songs. And there was a song that he performed towards the end, and he's like, this is for all my day one fans. It dropped, the whole arena went crazy. Usually when artists say this is for my day one fans, like, it's usually for their day one fans. Like, there's like half the audience will know, you know what I mean? No. Everybody was saying that shit word for word, like echoing throughout the arena. You're honestly like, this guy has had a core audience and a core following for a long time. And people, even after they discovered him, went back and really liked his old music just as much as his new music. And like, I think that's a rarity for some artists. I don't think a lot of artists have the ability to carry over or take fans back. So like if you're building on your fan base and you have new songs dropping and your fans are going back to songs you dropped 2 years ago and they're liking it just as much as the songs you drop now, a lot of artists don't have that consistency within them to do that. And it's like he's really one of those guys. He had a few songs like that. He was just singing in African, like just, I don't know the exact language, so excuse me for saying African, but in African, but like he was going crazy, and like again the fans were going stupid. Even this girl that was like not African, she was definitely Caucasian. She was beside me singing that shit word for word like she was African. And I'm like, this nigga's got it. Like he's really one of them ones. And surprisingly enough, like if you go on his YouTube, like obviously Calm Down has like over 600 million views. The rest of this shit has like 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. But it goes to show you like online doesn't translate to real life.
Whatever energy you got left, let it out. Are you ready? Let's go. Are you ready? Turn up the shit. Turn the room up. Let's go. All of my guys at the top is in me. Everybody's here.
And that's like I'll probably do a video on that, honestly, because the way that they try to manipulate and make things seem using Billboard, using numbers on Spotify and YouTube to hype an artist up, and then they go out on tour and they fall flat. Like, you know what I mean? Whether it be sales tickets, performance, just a bunch of things that add up. Like, bro, like the amount of love or appreciation that I don't see him get, he deserves. Like, you know what I mean? But I guess he's getting it because he's going on tour and his fans are popping out for him. I've seen Our Generation Music post today, just now, that he shut down his shows in Montreal and Toronto, which I guess is a fact because I've seen the Toronto, tried to see the Montreal one, but you know what I mean? It was just insane to see, honestly. One thing that sorry, I miss his DJ. Bro, his DJ's energy on 10 as well. I'm like, yo, I don't know where you found this nigga, but this nigga loves you and your music just as much as he loves DJing, clearly. Like, he wasn't missing a beat, bro. Like, DJ was hyping up. Even when this guy was going to change, this guy was going to do something else, bro, DJ was on 10, making sure the crowd was still involved, making sure the crowd was still active. The crowd, like, I'm like, bro, like, the crowd he was even being receptive to the DJ. The DJ was doing his thing. I was like, bro, like, this nigga's got it. Honestly, and this is the first time I've been to a concert that I've seen a live band play. The live band was pretty cool because in my head, obviously I know there's mics and shit, but I'm like, bro, am I really going to hear these guys clear as fuck? And are they going to, like, what happens if they mess up? They didn't mess up. And they were clear as fuck. Like, I don't know who the live band was or whatever, but shout out to them too because they were going crazy. Like, there was no way I expected that from them either. Because once I seen that and, like, my homie pointed out, he's like, oh, they have a live band. I'm like, how the fuck's that going to work? That's like, and another thing, bro, just before I forget, he didn't have any background music playing over his songs or over, like, under him so he could sing and remember or whatever, or so he sounds better. I think I've only seen Drake and J. Cole do that. Everybody else has had, like, background music so that they could, you know, stay on track or, like, help them, or just for whatever reason. I don't know what the reasoning is, but, like, he didn't have that. He was going. He was gunning. Like, didn't miss a beat. When you see me do this, I'm looking at my notes. Oh, yeah, the dancers too, like, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. That's all I gotta say. So, one more thing about the show that I kind of fuck with the most was not the most, but like I fuck with like heavily. he brought out 2 Toronto artists. So the first one was, I forget her name. I feel so bad, bro. I just came back from the gym. I'm sorry. Like, I'm still like trying to catch my breath. I'm still like, I'm gassed. The second artist was Sad Boy, who I luckily got to see on Friday, and then seen her pop out on Sunday for a song. And I was like, bro, this guy's a real one, because he didn't have to do that. But shout out to Sad Boy again, because that's what I was talking about. Like, bro, she just went from 200, 250, I don't know what the numbers are in there, sold that bitch out, to going to Scotiabank Arena and performing in front of like 10,000 people. she didn't flinch. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to her. Like, she's really built for this. I really can't wait to see what she does next. That might be 17 minutes. That might be it still. Honestly, like, this is 100%, like, he set the standard high, because I'm gonna be going to Chris Brown. I'm probably gonna go to The Weeknd. I'm gonna go to, who else is coming? I'm definitely going to Northside Benji. Casper's today, but I fucking missed those tickets because I was out all day Friday, so I'm pissed about that. There's a few other people that I'm going to be going to. So, honestly, maybe July, once I figure everything out, and like when I get like bread sorted out for like, and I buy my tickets, I'll probably do a giveaway to subscribers or to anybody that's following me on IG. But we'll see. Cause bro, I spent like, I want to go to Central C. His tickets are like $250 a piece, and every time I go to a concert, I buy 2 tickets. This is another thing, bro. I was pissed that I forgot my mic. So when I go, like, I meant to get interviews, and I wanted to interview people, and one of the questions I definitely had was, like, their favorite song after Calm Down. You know what I mean? That kind of confused me, so I wanted to ask you what their favorite song was. And I forgot my fucking adapter for the fucking mics. Like, this is my adapter for my phone. I have one connected to my camera right now, but this is, like, for the fucking... That's my mic, actually, but yeah. Forgot this in my homie's car, so I was pissed I did that. But maybe I'll go to Central C in the next week or 2. Yeah, but I'll probably do a giveaway or some shit like that. But bro, these tickets are expensive as fuck, bro. I can't even hold you. Like, Sad Boy wasn't like anything crazy, but like it adds up. Like $100 for that. I think it was like $150 for Rema, which is a great price for like the show we got. He set the standard very, very high for the next few artists that I'm going to see, or like anybody else I'm going to see throughout the summer. He definitely set the standard very high. Who do I anticipate will match it or break it? Definitely Chris Brown. That nigga, that's the one still. Like, that's the number one performer I definitely have to see. But yeah, so there's a few other people that I'm pretty sure will pop up that I'm gonna go to, but you'll know because I'll drop the videos on them. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing a giveaway at some point in time. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out, man.
feel like the energy is reducing. Are you ready for bed? The arena says it's time to go home. Shit.